Dragon Ball Advanced Adventure. One of my favorite games on the GBA, and this is what's going to start off my little series I want to run on this channel, which is going to be Gems of the GBA. It's going to be some of my favorite games that I have in my personal collection that I think anyone should definitely give a try because they are awesome. So, unfortunately, as you had seen, the label is pretty damaged up on this cartridge, so I actually have a funny story about this Dragon Ball Advanced Adventure cartridge. I lent it to a friend when I was little, and anyways, he returned it, and it does not work very good, and the label is completely destroyed, so hence I never lent him another game. But anyways, on to this game. It's such a great game. I definitely recommend anyone who's a Dragon Ball fan to play it. There's a short, very short story that covers through all the events of the original Dragon Ball show. And so it covers Goku as he's a kid and right up until when he takes on King Piccolo. So it's a really good game. Unfortunately, it doesn't cover the last bit of Dragon Ball when he takes on Piccolo as a teenager, as a grown-up. But you get to see basically Goku's childhood story throughout Dragon Ball and the entire anime. So honestly, this game handles super nice. Like, the combat is very simple, but it works. Like, this is just a one-on-one match I played against TN just to get myself just to get some gameplay for this video, and also to get myself back into it because I haven't played this game in a long time. But no, the combat in this game is so simple, but it just feels so good. It works so well. And in the one-on-one matches, there's a few characters you can play as. You can play as Goku, of course, and then Krillin, Tien, and you can also play as Jackie Chun, Gohan, and Mercenary Tao. So there's a few characters you can play on in the one-on-ones. You can only play through the story as Goku the first time, and then once you've beaten it, you can play through the story as Krillin. They both handle very similar, so there's not much difference there. And if you play through as Krillin, then you don't get to see all the cutscenes. I think it skips all the cutscenes from what I remember. So it's a bit of a shorter story then you don't have to see any of the cutscenes. So if you just want a quick way to blaze through the entire game, play as Krillin once you've beaten it. But yeah, no, it covers the whole stories of Goku's childhood in the first Dragon Ball game, and it's such a great game. It's one of my favorites on the Game Boy Advance. And if you're a Dragon Ball fan, I definitely highly recommend you try this game. So now I'm going to show off some gameplay in the story mode and just the story mode map as well. So here's the entire map. So I just walked through it really quickly. You got everything from the first Dragon Ball anime, so it's really good. But unfortunately, I don't think this game did all that great in North America. At least it was just the Dragon Ball Z had gotten a lot more popularity than the original Dragon Ball anime. So the anything original Dragon Ball just was never as popular as Dragon Ball Z over in North America, at least. But if you haven't seen the original Dragon Ball anime, I highly recommend you watch it either on Crunchyroll or maybe Funimation has it, because it is so good, and some of the comedy in it is just great. It's definitely from a time when there wasn't much censorship, let's put it that way, but it is so good. It's such a funny show to watch, even as an adult. But yeah, no, anything Dragon Ball, I absolutely love it. So anyways, I'm going to wrap up this video with a little bit of gameplay here from one of the levels during the game. This is the last level. So anyways, I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. And if you did, please leave a like. I'll see you all in the next one.